would like for you to close your eyes and imagine. Imagine a world where every day you work really hard just to get a little profit. Imagine a world where your daily activity is going to the beach just to work. Imagine a world where you work under the sun just to feed your family. Imagine you doing that every day and night for your entire life. Now, imagine all of that, but add COVID pandemic to it. Must be hard, right? Well, these local farmers in Lembongan are going through what you're imagining right now. Hi, my name is Gede, and today I will be telling you all about my Quest project. I was also born in the islands of Nusa Lembongan. When I was a kid, I was always going to the beach. I did not want to skip a single day without going to the beach. I would spend most of my time flying kites or going fishing. I was very lucky to be born there. The island was great and had many family members. Now, let's start off with some facts. What is Lembongan? Lembongan or Nusa Lembongan is an island not that far from Bali. It is located in the southern part of Bali, Indonesia. You will have to take a 30-minute boat ride from Sarno Beach to the island. Nusa Lembongan is famous for its restaurants, crystal-clear beaches, and amazing views. Now, put your hand up if you have ever been to Nusa Lembongan. If you have, I'm sure you have seen these squares on the beach shore. If you don't know what they are seaweed farms. Nusa Lembongan is also known for its famous, unique culture of seaweed farming. Seaweed has been showed by locals in the 1980s. Until now, they still love doing this. The seaweed that they grow are usually called bird's nests, or more specifically called Eukuma cotoni. Eukuma cotoni are mostly used in carrageen's, cosmetic products, and food base. When the COVID pandemic hits, farmers were stuck. All of the hotels, restaurants, and villas were closed. Many people were desperate in money to feed their family, especially for older farmers. Many farmers can't go outside to farm seaweed. They were really bored at home and don't know what to do. Since farming to them isn't just about getting money, they also want to get the true happiness from it. On the first day of Quest, I had so many feelings. Scared, happy, anxious, proud, so much more. My original idea was to clean rivers, but I had concerns about safety and where the plastic would end up afterwards. I changed my idea to rice field cleaning, but after I looked into it more, it was not going to have an impact I wanted for my Quest project. This experience helped me think more deeply about the challenges of making a change. At first, I was inspired to make a new invention that no one has tried or done before. It was to make a fishing rod out of bottle caps. I chose bottle caps because they were very durable and very bendy. It seemed very simple in my head, but I quickly realized it was way more complicated. I tried to collect materials and even made a mold. But when I tried to melt the plastic, it did not go as planned. In the end, I decided to change directions for safety reasons. Even though it didn't work, I learned a lot about problem solving. I was stuck, stressed, confused. I kept taking my time not to do Quest. Time was running out, and I was still thinking on what I should do. Luckily, my dad supported me and gave me a suggestion, and he gave me some advice. He reminded my interest in seaweed and Lembongan. That helped me get back on track and helped me move forward. That conversation with my dad helped me refocus, even though I was still feeling a bit stuck. It gave me a new idea to explore. I quickly did a lot of research and found that you could make so many stuff with seaweed. You could make like cosmetic products, body lotion, and even natural plastic. Out of all the products I found, I first chose to make seaweed powder for food base. My dad and I talked about it and thought it could work because you could experiment so much with seaweed. It also can be used in food base because it has a lot of vitamins. The next day, I went to talk with Pak. He thought it was a good idea and suggested me to talk with Pak Ram. Pak Ram is an amazing guy. He knows a lot about seaweed than I do, even though I was born in an island surrounded by it. We had a great conversations about the challenges and the possibilities of using seaweed. We also did some research, and that's where I found the idea that really excited me. The idea was seaweed soap. It felt like the perfect idea because seaweed is really good for your skin. It can reduce tumor growth, makes your skin much smoother, and lots more. My dad works at a natural soap factory, and my grandparents has many farms in Lemberman. So I had what I needed to get started. I rushed home to go tell my dad, and he agreed with it was a great plan. The ingredients were simple. I used coconut oil, sunflower oil, water, caustic acid, essential oil, and most importantly, seaweed. As my mentor, my dad was teaching me new things, and in no time, my first batch of soap were done. I thought it was going to be way much harder, so I quickly made 2 more, and it did not turn out well. It was too mushy and can't be used. So I made more, but modified it a bit. I was lucky I modified it, because it turned out very well. It was the perfect consistency, and it smelled very strong. After hours of making soap, I made 3 batches soap in total, not including the one that failed. A week later, it was dry. I cut it into rectangles, and then packaged it one by one, put the logos, and it was ready to sell. I ended up selling them for 10,000 rupiah each and still managed to make over 500,000 rupiah. I was very proud of myself, thinking that I could not do this. Turns out I did. Quest has helped me learn so many things, like always focus on what you need to do, and this also reminds me that I'm not alone. This project made me more passionate about solving this big issue in such a small island. This project doesn't just end because Quest is over, but I will be continuing this business and make more products, not just soap. I hope that my speech will inspire you guys to come to Lembongan and how important these farmers are. I also wish that my speech will inspire you to stay motivated and don't just quit yet. If you want to help this local, you could do that by buying my soap, obviously, visiting the island, and supporting the island. This was a wonderful journey, and time does fly really fast. To end this speech, I would like to thank my dad for helping with the soap, my mom for making sure that I'm on track, my grandparents for the seaweed, Pak Pat for being an amazing Quest advisor, Pak Ram for helping with all the facts about seaweed, Pak Rama for being my Quest speech mentor, my friends Ibu Laura, Pak Dan, Ibu Jules, and Pak Budi for the extra support, and last but not least, Ibu Angie. Ibu Angie is such an amazing person. She really made sure that I was on track and helped me the most during grade 8. I am very lucky to be her last 8th grade student this year. And it has been a wonderful moment with her. Hi, my name is Gede, and I care about my island. Thank you.